Yeah,
They're little guys.
small little defense. Yeah,
little company.
Yeah. Oh, of course, everybody that works for them signs a secret, non-disclosure, can't talk about it.
Just like her, whatever you've seen that is classified, you are required for life to protect it.
Exactly. So, but you are at liberty to say some things. What'd you do for Northwood?
I managed their IT.
Oh, so you would know.
I would know.
You would know.
All about her emails.
It belongs in jail.
Well, now you mentioned you don't think she's going to be held accountable, but you know they released.
Yeah, Uma's emails, which surprisingly they're saying they have marked classified on that.
Yeah.
What a surprise!
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that even happened.
I don't know why they don't. She should have been a long time ago.
Well,
because
the reason
what she did, I would be behind bars. Right?
The reason I believe is because of what they're finding. You know, the file they had, insurance policy that was on the laptop. You know that wasn't Mutual of Omaha.
No.
Well, on there, allegedly, and this is what's being leaked out because people have seen these files, it has all of the blackmail files on it.
Oh. Yeah.
So why hasn't she been? And just the other day, people noticed that the Warner Brothers trial date was taken off the calendar. Disappeared. Word is both the Warner Brothers and Loomer Aberdeen are now singing like canaries.
To protect themselves.
Yes. So they're working with the Department of Justice. And it's all all of these the child trafficking rings being run out of Haiti, that was on the file.
Wow. So you want to know one other little interesting fact you may not know? Northrop Grumman manages IT. We do all the state of Virginia, state of Texas, all kinds of corporations, the Postal Service. We used to do the White House. And we had the contract doing the IT for the White House when Bill Clinton was there. And when Bill had his little fun with Monica, and they came up and they said, well, we turned over all our emails. There's no real correspondence between us. We said, well, we got backups of everything. So we provided the backups, which had correspondence between them. And when the contract came up for renewal, we were not picked. We were said, get out of here.
So who has these files?
Oh, Department of Justice. Those goes Congress and them. They all got the files because they were going to impeach him. So,
and those files are still there and can be.
I'm sure. They should be, unless.
I got to speak to the man who is now he's a professor at Washington. One of the universities in Washington D.C. And he does right now currently doing the IT for the White House.
Okay.
Got to speak to him out here a couple of months ago.
Well, he'd know if they're still around. Not that anybody cares anymore about Bill and that.
Yeah, but he was.
Because he had to come clean. Once those came out, he had to come clean.
But you sincerely think that the Clintons are not going to be held accountable?
I think that, like you said, the insurance policy. I think they're going to do
that's now in the...
I know. Now that things can change. Without something new, no, they're going to let them go. They're just going to let them. They just don't want any more.
Don't you think that there's going to be quite a bit of outrage if that happens? Because, I mean, he got elected because, lock her up just as wasn't a slogan.
Oh, no, yeah.
I mean, we really want to see some justice. Well, that was one of the main pillars.
That's why you've got all this other stuff happening with Russia and all these other investigations.
Yeah, but it's not working.
I know.
mean, that stuff
so
is
once that
apart.
quiets down, maybe they'll have energy to go after her. I don't know. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's a wash under the rug, and they don't want nothing to do with it anymore.
Yeah, no more embarrassment.
And they hope people forget it. There are some out there that won't. But the majority of these people out here will forget it.
No, I don't think so. I think there's enough built-up anger. That's what got him in.
Yeah, but you got to realize how many people is over 21 and how many people there are. It's more on the other side than it is on this side. It's only a few, maybe 21, 22 million. That's it. It's small portion.
I think more every day.
All right, take care, man.
Yeah,
20%.
I can understand your cynicism, but I don't applaud it.
I hope to see her in a nice orange suit.
Oh, indeed. Indeed.
not.
It can even be a pantsuit. I don't.
Well, maybe you can get those files released from the,
Yeah.
Maybe go get
My friend.
talk to your connections.
What do you do in Mobile?
I taught, I retired from the Army, but my second life I taught at Viger High School for 20 years, if you know Viger.
Yeah, I was 7th Infantry Division.
Roll Tide.
Go
Right.
Tigers.
Stay in long enough to retire?
No,
I did.
I wish I would have.
Well, I one of the last Vietnam draftees, but got a commission twice in Italy, twice in Greece. So life is good to retire to Alabama, but I taught ROTC at Bama. So it was.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, they'd listen to him, wouldn't he?
Other than heat and hurricanes, Alabama's a great
Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton for you.
Work the paper it's written on.
I hope I don't need that.
Oh, well,
Sure,
yeah,
it's nice to have, though.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Oh, well, you'll never use it because you got to identify yourself as Hillary. You see, you got too much. You'll never do it.
I got an inmate 11.
I'm sure she went to Alabama.
No. Arkansas. By the way,
Arkansas.
hey, seriously, I got to catch up with my wife, but seriously,
Maybe she went to Georgia.
no, this is a serious story. I retired from the Army. I was driving across Arkansas. My wife's in Okie, and we stopped for gas. And out in the field, right out there, beside the gas station, a farmer was out there. He was plowing up his whole field, but he had two areas about 5 foot by 8 foot. He didn't plow under. So I said, I couldn't help myself. I said, what in the hell are you doing? And he said, this is the great state of Arkansas. I said, why didn't you plow those two areas? And he said, well, right there is where Bill Clinton made love for the first time in his life. I said, oh, that is sacred ground. I said, well, how about that other little piece of green grass a few feet away? Why didn't you plow that under? And he said, well, that's where the old girl's mother stood. And I said, damn, I said, Bill Clinton made love for the first time there, and the girl's mother was right there. I said, what did the girl's mother say? And the old farmer said, yeah, she didn't have much to say. She just stood there and went, moo.
Oh, Jesus. This all start,
Yeah.
So I figure, what happened? This is all my work. So, I said, what the fuck happened? And this ain't true anymore. They want it all.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think? What do you want to see happen in 18 politically?
Well, I think we're on the right track, man. I think the whole tax reform thing is going to get the economy to about 3%, and hopefully they'll figure out a way without having to invade North Korea to get that idiot to quit. So that would probably be the two things that are top on my mind, is to see the economy continue to tick off all the liberals. Because they can't complain about it.
Oh, well, they're already ticked off. You just trigger them more.
It's
Is what
great.
you do.
I mean, that whole thing, man, everybody, they had all these polls and they all picked she's going to win by 5 or 10 points, and then it was all wrong. It just doesn't get any funnier than that. So, to me, it's like they tried to fix the whole system by convincing everybody that it was a done deal. There was no way that he was going to win. And then for him to win like that, it was just amazing.
He even had the Pope and the FBI against him.
Oh, yeah. I know. It's crazy. Absolutely great.
I mean, it's a miracle that he got in. It just goes to show the level of anger that we overcame the corruption that was out there.
Yeah, exactly.
If he hadn't have come along, who else do you think might have gone ahead and done something?
I don't know that anybody would have done anything. It would have been stagnant as usual.
You think? I'm thinking Rand Paul might have won. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
You're not triggered, are you?
I'm always triggered.
Yeah?
Always.
You must be a liberal then.
Yes.
Yes.
I said guess, not yes. What do you think?
Oh, huh?
What do you think?
Are you? I mean, if you're always triggered, I don't know. I'm always pissed, but I'm not a liberal.
No,
So-
I'm always pissed too.
All right, what are you
What does
pissed
that
at?
make me?
I don't know.
I don't know.
How do you feel? How do you
I'll let
feel
you
about
figure
our?
it out.
What do you want to see happen in 2018?
That's a great question.
Yeah, I mean, if you could have something happen politically
what would be the first thing you'd want to see happen?
Teach media literacy in schools.
Media literacy at school.
Yeah, so people know what's real and what's
That's
not.
interesting. That's a very good answer.
Yeah. I think maybe you should take it.
What media do you listen to? Or?
What? I try to listen to everything and be balanced, but I am literate. Yeah.
Well, are you primarily looking at the mainstream media? I mean, where do you get your news? Are you watching it off of TV?
No. Sean Hannity. Just kidding.
You watch Sean Hannity? Where are you guys from?
Where are we from?
Yeah.
Chicago.
Oh, you ought to be. No wonder you're so adept at corruption.
Adept at corruption?
Well, you understand it. I mean, living in
Do we
Chicago.
look like corrupt?
No, but you
humans
certainly
here?
understand it. The
I
politicians.
don't
I think.
understand it. I don't understand why it
Well,
happened.
how do you feel about it was a representative there just called on the UN to come in and?
I don't know. I don't follow it. Best to stay out of it. Yeah. See you later.
Sean calls him Deadfish. Rahm Emanuel, mayor of Chicago.
Yeah.
Former chief of staff. Complete idiot.
Resistance becomes duty.
No, I think that's. Don't you think that's right?
They got bigger weapons than we got. They got bigger guns.
No. One, who mans those weapons?
Well, that's a variable. But the President of the United States, Commander-in-Chief of the military.
Yeah.
Will those people stay with him?
I think if he keeps on doing the right thing, I think we should stay with him.
I try and see the positive somewhere in there. And all this crap here, there was a fact. Show me a fact that Hillary did anything that was ever illegal. Show me a fact. Where was she ever indicted?
Well, how about the fact, and this is a
They
fact.
don't come up with Benghazi. I mean, that
Oh,
was,
no, I'm giving you a fact that while she was under subpoena to turn over her emails, she destroyed 33,000 of them. That is a fact.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I got $10 to your one. I'll put up $10 to your one.
It's not worth discussing.
Oh, no.
I don't want to do it.
I'll put up $10. I'll tell you what. $10. I'll give you $20 to your $1. Just to prove you wrong on camera. I want to prove you wrong on camera.
The sailors will get rid of them as quickly as we
I
can.
want to prove you wrong. Okay.
Have a good one.
He mentioned they have better guns. You said who mans those guns? That's why they're trying to bring the UN in here. You know, because they know our armies are not going to fight against the people that they sworn to protect.
Exactly. What part of the UK do you all live in? Do you all live in the same area?
Yeah,
Nottingham.
Nottingham?
Yeah.
What do you do back there in UK?
We've got a training company.
A trading company?
Training.
Training for what?
Training. Making trains, things like that.
Trains?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a training. Trains? Like choo-choo trains?
Yeah, making training to make trains.
To make trains?
Yeah.
Training to make trains?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Bit of a
Sounds like a specialty.
It is.
So, thank you very much, sir. Here, I got something for you. This is even good in the UK. Okay, so
fast food.
Yeah, this is a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, she's good for anything. So, what do you? Yes, please. You're right.
You guys are still free, right? You guys are
Yes, we are.
free, right?
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Thank
sure.
you.
So, what do you think of your prime minister there, or the Khan? That's
We want somebody who's a bit more forthright.
a bit more fun. Yeah.
I like to.
Okay. You guys enjoy.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, folks.